What is up guys, Daniel here, and yes, you actually read right. Cuba does have their own version of Amazon and eBay, and it's called Revolico. And I'm gonna be introducing you to it, where to find it, how it works, and just show you around so that maybe you can use it. I've actually personally used it once, back in I think 2018 when I bought my Switch. Yeah, so I feel like I'm definitely confident to talk about it because I've been through the whole entire process, from finding what you want to meeting with the person. In some ways, I kind of like what Revolico is and how it does what it does. And so without further ado, let's just dive straight into the video and let me show you what it's all about. Alright, so we are at the iPad connected to Wi-Fi. I'm actually in a Wi-Fi park right now, so if I sound kind of, noisy or there's like stuff in the background, please bear with me. This is one of the cheapest ways to make videos that require you to be online, so bear with me. But first things first, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go into our browser, any browser. So just open up any browser, either on your laptop or your phone. And the first thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna type in revolico.com. So REVOLICO.com, right? So after you do that, you can press enter, and almost automatically you are right at the home page for Revolico. As you can see on the top, you can see the Revolico brand icon. Underneath it, the ability to create a post or an announcement, anuncio, or like just a post basically. And then underneath that, you got the search bar where you can search for anything you want, providing that it exists, right? And right underneath that, you have the main dashboard, which is basically categories, much similar to what you find on Amazon and eBay. So from the left to right, you have buy and sell, so like everything from phones to MP3, iPod, DVDs, televisions, video cameras, air conditioning, video game consoles and games, clothes, pets, books, jewelry, art, everything from that. You also have autos. You can have cars, motorcycles, bikes, mechanics. You can find houses that are being sold and rented as well. There's even a category called beach houses, which is actually pretty cool. You have computers, so everything from desktops, laptops, processors, motherboards, video cards, sound cards, back UPSs, modems, webcams, all of that good stuff. And then you have something interesting here too. Not only can you look for items and hardware, but you could also find services and jobs as well. So if you're looking for some courses, I guess some programming needs, or you want series, movies, and videos, you want people to clean, you want photo video services, repair, barber, design, music, gym, and all of that, you have that here. And you also have employment, so if you're trying to find a job, you can also use this site as well. So that's pretty interesting. So let's go to the fun part. Let's find something to buy. So let's say, like I told you before, I bought my Nintendo Switch from here. And so let's type it in and see what happens. So let's type in Nintendo Switch, search. As you can see, you're quickly loaded onto a new page that says you're searching for a Nintendo Switch. And you have this little box up here, which you can basically set your minimum, maximum if you want to filter more. You can choose a province, so depending on where you live in Cuba, you might just want search results for your province. Right? This wouldn't have been much of an issue if we could still travel, but since traveling is not that accessible right now, you might want to change your province. right? For example, if I were to choose Santiago because that's where I am, and I press search, as you can see, there's no one in Santiago that's selling a Nintendo Switch, right? What you will find also is that most of these announcements or posts come from Havana itself. So that is why most of your posts you see will be somewhere within Havana. Right? So let's say, for example, if you are in Havana, you can also change the municipal, right? You can even get super hyper specific, which is pretty awesome. And if you want photos or not, right, I'm gonna choose the one with photos, and I'm gonna search again. All right. So looks like we have 2,120 search results. It's showing the first 100 by relevance to my term. As you can see, they're listed out very basic-y, if you want to say so. Basic. It feels kind of like a Reddit. And so, like, on the left you have the price, then the title, then a description that doesn't quite fit all the time. After your description, you have like the interval of time that it was published. So like the first one, you see it was made 3 days ago, and as you scroll down, I assume it gets, no, it's actually not. It's not organized by date. It's organized by relevance. So if I chose here where it says order by, if I choose date, I should be able to see that the uppermost search results are more recent, and as you go down, it should go more, later. So we're gonna do by relevance for now. So let's click on the first one. So clicking it, you can see this is what your announcement page would look like. So at the top you have your title, the bottom the price, and then below it you have the date that it was published. So Saturday 17th of April, which is not too far. The location, Cerro La Habana, and how much times it has been seen, 72 times. At the bottom of it, you'll have a white box where that's where you type in your description, right? So Nintendo Switch new, 256 gig, brings all of the components, cable, HDMI cable, 2 controllers, the controller grips, and then the controllers, blah blah blah, $560. Yeah, so $560 for it. At the bottom, as you can see, there's some photos, but for some reason it's not loading. It's probably a server side issue, but yeah, it's not loading, so we're just not gonna be able to see any photos. But normally the photos load up right underneath. Okay, so below that you have what looks like the name of the person that's selling the thing. You got an email that you can send to, and a phone number, which in this case is a Cuban phone number. Yeah, that's basically it. So if you were interested in this item, what you would do is you would just contact them directly through the email or through their phone number. You would call them up, talk to them, discuss how you'll meet, and maybe you can knock off some more dollars off of that price. And once you come to agreement, you meet at a specific location. He hands you the thing. Maybe you probably want to check it, see if it works. If it works, you give him the money, and you guys go your merry way, right? Your separate ways. I'd suggest calling rather than the email because internet access is not all that in Cuba. So sometimes I don't think emails ever get through. And I certainly didn't get through with email for a lot of the things. So if you're shy, don't be shy, just call them. They'll be happy to help. And yeah, that's the basic gist. If we go back now to the things, you can see there's so many things that you can go by. So let's go back to the home screen, to the home page, sorry. And let's look for pets. So look at all of these pets. Insects, insecticide, okay. You can buy insecticide to kill cockroaches and stuff like that. Okay, let's find one that's selling like dogs, maybe. Venta de cachorros. Okay. Alright, look at this one. They're selling dogs. There's different breeds: Bulldog, Frances, American Bully, Labrador, Rottweiler. Wow, it's pretty cool. And see, there's one number. You can call it if you so desire. And that's how you basically search for stuff and find stuff too. What I like about this site, other than the fact that you... So this car decided to start up and just idle while I was doing my video, and so I have to wait for it to stop. So yeah, great timing. It's moving. Oh my god, it's moving. Goodbye, noisy truck. Alright, so where were we? Okay, I was saying how I like the fact that there's a human touch to the buying process by having to meet with the person. But also, I love the fact that you don't have to create any sort of account in order to use this service. So what do I mean by this? So if we go to the top left where it says Inserta un anuncio, basically create a post, you'll see that by almost magic, we can already make our post. Alright, so there's 4 steps. Describe your post, contact data, images. Well, there's only 3 parts. So let's just go through a random thing. Let's say I want to sell, like, I don't know, what do people like? Toilet paper. That's a very hot item right now in Cuba. Yes, toilet paper. Great for the bathroom. Keeps your hygiene levels up to par. Be clean or look mean. Whatever. Okay, so after we find out what we're gonna sell, let's set a price. Let's say 70 CUPs, which is the main thing. Category, we'll choose, let's see, what is toilet paper? What is toilet paper? I guess we could put it under other, I don't know. Right? Province is basically where the seller is from. So I'm from Santiago de Cuba, and I am in specifically the Santiago de Cuba municipal, right? Okay, I've described my post. Let's go to contact information, email. I'm just gonna put a random email. Maybe Alexander Estatua at yahoo.com. Right, my name, obviously, it's gonna be Alexander Estatua. And on telephone, I am just gonna put a random telephone number. Please don't try to call it because no one will answer. Alright, all of that is there. Images now. So you can you can select up to 10 images that are up to 5 megabytes each. Let's try to see if we can, let's just put a random one here, like this 1 megabyte one. It failed for some reason. Why? Maybe it's because it's a PNG. Okay, that's the screenshot, 2.5 screenshot. Uploading doesn't seem to be working, and I do not have patience, and neither do you. But it's supposed to work. I don't know why it's not working now. We will cancel that. And then the last step is to demonstrate that you're not a robot by clicking the I'm not a robot. Recaptcha, you should be checking now. And after that, after you made sure that everything is up to par, right, I'm going to publicate my post. And what you should see, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to see, since I've never done this before, but it seems supposed to be showing something, but it's not. Let me click this. Está demorando mucho, sí. Voy a intentar. If not, we'll just go back to the home screen and we will test if we can find our anuncio, right? So I'm gonna type in toilet paper and we're gonna see if we can find it, right? What we just posted. And what do you know? The first post on the list, which was made hace unos segundos. We're gonna click that, and as you can see, this is my post, right? Toilet paper, 70th CUP, Tuesday, 20th of April. It was published. Santiago de Cuba. One view, which is probably me. You know, great for the bathroom, keeps your hygiene levels up to par. Be clean or look mean. By Alexander Estatua. The email is there. This email might look weird, but it's probably one of those emails that relay. So they send it through the site itself and then it forwards it to your actual email. That's probably how it works. And then the number. And yeah, if you're interested, you can just call it and set up a meeting with a person and do the transaction. That is the basic gist of Revolico, to be honest. Just to end things off, we're gonna go to the jobs. So you can find jobs. Look at the first one is a cleaning lady. Someone is looking for a job, right? But this one, chica joven busca empleo. Soy una chica joven de 18 años. So yeah, you can look for jobs here. And that's basically it. That is all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something new, and perhaps you use it as well, because it's actually a pretty awesome resource, especially in Cuba. It's just nice to have a place where you can just see if you can find some stuff. Obviously there's Facebook groups and WhatsApp selling groups, you know, those buy and sells, but it's nice to have more options, right? Thanks for watching this video. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all of that other jazz. And I'll see you in the next video, right? Peace.